All right, welcome everyone. We're going to start with Morgan Peak in the room before we go over to Zoom.
Mzwakhe, coming to Bloem, 5 points. You must be happy with that. That first half was outstanding. You put the Cheetahs under a lot of pressure. And it's really set you guys up nicely for these remaining games.
Yeah, I think Morgan, the 5 points is crucial for us. This was probably, at least between the two teams, at a quarter-final feel to it in terms of what the business end of the competition is going to look like for both teams. So important for us to come take 5. And we're happy with the points. And obviously, we'll talk about the performance and 1 or 2 things that we didn't like and what we did.
This is what's nice about this win is you guys are really in a position now where a home semi-final is on the cards and then possibly a home final as well. There's of course a big game to come, the Yuxgate Derby, but I'm sure that you guys are just oozing with confidence before heading to another confident team.
Yeah, for the group, we'll chase a home semi with everything that we've got. Obviously, it's a young group and it showed out there every now and again. But yeah, next week is a different story. I think PO and the Bulls are going really well. And yeah, it gives us an opportunity to try 1 or 2 things next week before we get into the playoffs.
And I know that you guys have spoken about Renzo du Plessis before, but it's just must be so rewarding for a coach, especially like yourself. You come through the junior ranks and seen young guys like this. How do you feel about how he's developing into a player? And he's just at this season with the Storm.
Yeah, he's getting there. I mean, I say he's getting there. His performances have picked up. He came off the bench. He played in the 21s last year. Was really good then. As he gets started, he's getting a lot more confident. He's making quality contributions. So, it's good for him and it's good to see. And it gives us a bit of depth to the franchise. In terms, you've got JC now, you've got Renzo du Plessis. So it puts us in a healthy position, at least in terms of open side flankers.
And finally, just to single out another player, Kate Voliter, coming back from injury, proper game, and really just showed what class is and why people have been speaking about him over the years.
Yeah, Kate is really talented. I thought for the first 60 minutes, I thought he was good. In particular, the ball off his foot, something he struggled with in the first game against the Sharks, kicked very well, got us going in for that first 60 minutes. But again, it's a challenge for him. Hopefully, he can put together 2 back-to-back performances. So we've just got to be patient with him. He's at an unfortunate string of injuries. So hopefully we can put together back-to-back performances for him.
Over to Zoom.
Coach Carl here from Ruggers. Thank you for the opportunity. There's now several coaches of several teams that's being discarding their hopes for the Currie Cup, stating that they're developing players for the URC. How important do you think the Currie Cup and the success that you're achieving at this stage, how important do you think it will be in the success of the URC, of the Lions?
Yeah, Carl, we're not afraid to say that we want to be competitive in the Currie Cup, but at the end of the day, also we've got to build depth for the URC. I think we played something like 7 or 8 under 21s in this group. 10 vessels, unfortunate for him. Luca Ribbons, Kelly Mbeku, Arif Skuman. There's a plethora of them, and if they can come here, play against Aranos, play against Victor Sekeket, and play against those Oaks, it's a worldly experience, which will stand them in good stead, in terms of a URC point of view, because the standard is high, and this is the Cheetahs, all things equal, are a good team. So yeah, I think we happy. We're fortunate that we can learn and blood players whilst winning. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't always happen for us as a franchise. If I think 2 years ago we came here and we took 50 youngsters. So yeah, we fortunate to be on the good side of the scoreboard today.
But will it be important for you? What importance is there to go into the URC as Currie Cup champions?
Yeah, Carl, obviously it'll mean a hell of a lot to people in Joburg, to our constituency, in terms of the supporters of the Lions. It'll mean a lot to these young men to win the Currie Cup. But we've got to temper expectations in terms of we've got the Bulls next week. We'll do 1 or 2 things differently. Obviously there's a URC to prep for, so we'll try and see, you know, we might give one or two other guys an opportunity, you know, in prep for going forward.
Great stuff. Appreciate.
Sarel?
Coach Sarel from Beeld. I would just like to, were you not worried about the second half?
Yeah,
When
the
the
second half was challenging. We to go in at, I think we were 24-7 up. You know, a score of any kind probably would have buried the game. But you know, we gave them easy 22-meter entries. You know, they've got a good maul. We've had a really good small stop. We probably, I think today was our first time we've considered a maul in 6 or 7 games. So yeah, to say I wasn't worried, I'd be lying if I said that. But there were one or two things, like I said, we fell forward, so we learned one or two things. We ourselves missed a couple of opportunities. Landsberg on a 2v1, Marius Low giving it to Jonker on a 2v1. So, you know, we score one or two of those. You know, the scores also, you know, it takes the sting out of them. It takes the crowd out of backing them. So, yeah, there are one or two things we've got to work out in the second half as well.
Thank you very much.
Warren, any questions from you?
I'm covered, thank you. And congrats on the win, coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks, that's